So Marvel Snap's newest card is Khonshu, and already love this one. Really, really fun card. Love these like big 6-drop build-arounds. We don't get that many 6-drops these days. Khonshu starts it as 6'5". When you discard him, he comes back a little bigger as a 6'8", and then again as a 6'12". And for each of these phases, he's going to have this on reveal, resurrect a card you discarded to another location with its power set to either respectively 12, 8, or 5. So for instance, if you push this guy up to 12 and you resurrect an Iron Man, you get a 12 power Iron Man, or, you know, that's 24 power in its own right. Or if you resurrect a Brood, you get 3 12 power Broods, or 36 power, which can be bigger than Iron Man if he's alone, or of course if Iron Man is stacked up with other stuff, you know, like a Sword Master or whatever. He catches up pretty quick. Both of those, though, can be amazing results. And, you know, that makes Khonshu just this absolutely insane power dump where he's 12 himself and he's bringing back, you know, like 20, 30 power. Completely crazy, you know, one card output as long as you build a deck to support him. And boy, this deck surprised me. This is a Silver Surfer Khonshu build. I did not dream I was going to play Silver Surfer today, but I'll tell you what happened, right? I was like, you know, I really want to play Brood because Brood's really cool off Khonshu, and I kind of want to play Absorbing Man because obviously that's a classic Brood combination if you don't hit the Brood off Khonshu, and it's actually pretty good for stuff like Lady Sif as well, like Sif on 3, Absorbing Man on 4. That guarantees your Khonshu's already pushed up to its max state at 12 power. So it's like, you know, that is just so Surfer coded that I have to run Silver Surfer in this deck, along with so many of the good discard cards are also 3-cost cards. You kind of naturally just coalesce into this Silver Surfer build almost by accident, really. And then it's easy to toss in like first Ghost Rider and Blade. Surfer builds have historically had, you know, 1 to 3 early game drops before the 3 drops. So these fit in really naturally. Iron Man and Proxima kind of fill in the gaps too. And like suddenly this just sort of built itself. Then I had a really good run with this. I went 10-5. That's a 67% win rate, up 11 cubes. I know a lot of other people were playing Khonshu against us, so it's the data is all cloudy on these launch days anyway, because it's like everybody's playing mirror matches. They were playing like more traditional discard builds or kind of like good Moon Knight, like stature type stuff, you know, Silver Samurai Moon Knight stature type builds. I think those both seemed like great possibilities. We'll see where the data shakes out, but we were winning a lot of those matchups with this kind of Silver Surfer tilt on this deck, because it turns out, you know, Silver Surfer is also a common hit off of your discards here, because like basically your Ghost Rider is going to hit Iron Man, Brood, and Surfer. Those are the 3 targets that are the bottom power cards in this deck. Brood, Surfer, and Iron Man are generally your res targets. Silver Surfer's a good res target anyway. It's like sometimes you just play the Brood on 3, you bring back the Surfer on 6, and he's still a 12 power Surfer that's like buffing the board for another 8, 10 power or something. It's still a crazy output. So the construction of this works pretty well to kind of like isolate the key targets. I did notice decks that were running more like just blind discards, you know, like Corvus Glaives and just like every discard card under the sun, maybe weren't getting as good of reliable outputs for Khonshu. Also, do note, as I realized somewhere in this video you're going to see, if you discard a 12 power Khonshu, he's gone forever, right? So you got to be careful. You only want to discard this 2 times. And particularly today with mirror matches, other people are running cards like Moon Knight. They might discard your Khonshu for you if you get it to 12 already. So just keep that in mind. Too many discards can be a problem, and kind of blanket discards might also hurt Khonshu a little bit. I think you want to kind of finesse his targets down as much as you can to make sure you're getting great results. So anyway, long story short, this card seems really promising to me. It just has such an enormous payoff when it hits. I do think deck construction is going to need some time and refinement. Like, by no means do I think this is the best version of this kind of build, and we certainly don't know if this is the best kind of Khonshu build. But throughout the week, I think something pretty powerful is going to show up for Khonshu here, where there is a good deck that's really refined, has a tight list with good rewards, good curves, and probably becomes some kind of meta deck. Still early to say, but it just feels like this card has that kind of potential. Just keep an eye out as more data rolls in. But for now, of course, we have some really fun games with Khonshu because this card can do big, silly things. It's a little bit random too, which can introduce some fun and chaos. So I think you're going to enjoy this video. All right, boy, that's a fun hand. And ooh, Lady Sif is already very good, but Titan is screwing me, dude. Titan, no. Somebody turn that off real quick. We need first Ghost Rider right now off the top. Dream Draw, get that Iron Man out of hand. Okay, Brood mid is actually very good though. You know, it's weird. I was built this is my first game. You can tell because my glasses are getting fixed. Also, my audio has been causing me a ton of problems. Hopefully it doesn't cut out too much. I don't know. I think I need a new microphone interface or something. I don't know. Anyway, when I was building this deck, I was like, you know, I kind of want to run Brood and I kind of want to run Absorbing Man. Brood for the Khonshu and Absorbing Man for the Sif, but then I was like, well, they go so well together. Of course, they also go in Silver Surfer decks. Like, why don't we just run both of those? Like, why not put Silver Surfer in the deck? I had no intention to play a Silver Surfer deck, but then I was looking like all the discards are 3 that I want anyway. You know, Swordmaster's like kind of iffy in a Surfer deck, but I just wanted like a good, nice Sif it's fine, right? Like a 5-power Khonshu Iron Man's still really good. I was like, well, shoot, dude, we're just kind of like naturally condensing down into a freaking, yeah, actually, Absorbing Man's pretty cool on the, like we said, on the Sif. Everything's just like a hair off curve is the only problem here, but that's okay. We'll just go Khonshu and hope that Iron Man covers. I don't actually know. Does this Absorbing Man go mid? It makes an Iron Man there way better, but I don't know, 8 and 8 can kind of hold on its own because like 8 here is still 13 and then Iron Man's like 16 on his own, you know? Just that Captain Marvel's pretty spooky as it stands. Oh my god. Okay, this game just got definitely a lot different. Okay. Winds of Watoomb, sure. Oh, this could hit Black Panther too. Oh my god, Triskelion screwing me, dude. No. No, I didn't even see. No. Nice. We're snipers right now, dude. Absolute snipers. Maybe we didn't have a blade there, by the way. It would be very cool. Well, now we have time to do like blade stuff. Yeah, dude, sick. Okay, so now we can go Panther probably here. In fact, we could force an Iron Man Khonshu a little bit, right? Like if we have a 2-cost card we draw, which we probably won't though, actually. So we probably can't technically force it, but maybe we'll put Khonshu here. That way we know the Iron Man's pushing out somewhere valuable. Rude debuff, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. Khonshu gone again. And then maybe it's just Khonshu right for 12. And then Hope, I guess. I mean, Iron Man definitely, it's a 24 power Iron Man at a base, and then, you know, adds either 10 or 12 to it. So, I mean, hopefully that's okay. Oh god, that is very big though. Not big enough though, is it? We're going to 22, and then Iron Man is a chill 12, dude. Nice, dude. Captain Marvel cannot make the difference. Dude, this is crazy. This is my first game. This is a perfect game, dude. They gave me a Galactus okay emote, dude. They're pissed. Okay, that's a fun little hand. Ooh. That would be a good one to win. This is a great Khonshu hit. We could play Brood first though too. Like we don't have to do Moon Knight stuff right now. Moon Knight actually double hits the Khonshu. It'll be just done, assuming we don't draw an Absorbing Man or Proxima. Boy, that's a good hit too. If the opponent discards any of my cards, this could be bad. We could lose our Khonshu. But hopefully we mess up their hand a little bit too. Did we hit anything for them? A swarm? Eh, they're not mad about that. Probably anyway. It might mess up some positioning for like a blade or something, I guess. Swarm again, I bet. What do you want to bet? Is it swarm again? It is! Great news. I mean, we did maybe fill their hand too much. Dakin, their hand is full. They do lose a draw here, and they lose 1 shard as well, actually. Oh, okay. Kind of nice, maybe. Maybe we're geniuses after all, huh? Huh? So, like, first Ghost Rider is really good on turn 5 with stuff, but only if I need to discard Iron Man instead of Surfer. Or you could play a Brood, but I kind of want the Surfer in some ways. So, like, do you ever go Swordmaster and just toss it up to Fate? I don't know. You could also guarantee both, right? But I don't know if I want to guarantee both either. Also, Surfer mid is just like really good. So if we could try to force a Surfer mid, that would also be cool. I mean, Swordmaster is definitely the way to try to do that, right? Bro, they have a million swarms, always. So like Swordmaster, right? Oh, that's another confusing roll though, because now I might hit. Well, I mean, I'd say let's just toss it up to Fate here, because playing the Swordmaster is still really good either way. So in other words, I'm saying also we do have Khonshu mid as well, I guess, which is another angle. Like discarding 2 here is pretty good. So like if Swordmaster hits Iron Man, Ghost Rider hits Surfer, that's great. If Swordmaster hits Blade, we're sad, but Ghost Rider still hits Iron Man, we're not happy, but we're okay. But we really want Iron Man and Surfer out of this. So we really want, like, Swordmaster needs to hit either Surfer or Iron Man, basically. This card doesn't really matter too much right now. I mean, we're losing some Surfer upside, so maybe that makes this a little bit less demanding. Okay, we unfortunately hit the 1 out of 3. It's really sad. But Iron Man is still nuts. So right now we're getting a 12 power Blade and a 12 power Iron Man as I see it, but I kind of need them to spread because we're not really winning mid, at least not seriously. Don't think Surfer here is ever better anymore, of course. This is just a billion power. Opponent has a lot of power though, man. Like none of mine is going mid, which is a limiter. I kind of need these to split, you know? Like Iron Man left and Blade right would be the dream. Okay, that's backwards. I mean, Blade left still wins if it goes left. Ah, nice, dude. Let's go. Beautiful. We almost held mid, too, to be honest. I would have been more comfortable if these were swapped. This looks a little too close. It's like a little too harrowing, but it's all we needed. Imagine if this were Surfer, though, too. I guess we were never really going to get Surfer Comertage because we were always going to play Khonshu mid, right? Like, there was no world where this ever went to Comertage, realistically. Okay. Good little Surfer backup plan here. Iron Man becomes the Sif target, which is fine, honestly. You know, I don't want to undersell the value of a just base Khonshu. Like if you discard Iron Man and that's your only discard, a base Khonshu is still an insane play. Like let's be clear about that, you know? It's a really, really good play because it's a 5 power card that brings back a 5 power Iron Man. That is 10 power total. But, you know, that Iron Man is doubling that to 15 at a base. That's a Doctor Doom already. But then that's also scaling with other cards on board, you know. The only part is like the unpredictability kind of sucks. Here's a hit on the Khonshu already making Iron Man insane. Oh, actually, we can do Absorbing Man on curve. Probably preferable. Because Moon Knight can hit the Absorbing Man, right? So let's just do that. I think you generally want to like fill out a spot in this deck as much as you can. I don't, you know, so you can kind of control your Khonshu deposit a little better, like where that lands. He never picks his own location, right? It's always discarded to another location, so you can kind of finesse it a little more, you know. So unfortunately, we're kind of wasting some Khonshu cycles, which means I don't actually want to Blade here because I know I want Khonshu to bring back specifically Iron Man, and if I Blade, I risk Khonshu bringing back a different target, which is why I avoided a discard deck in general for this, by the way. Like a more, I mean, this obviously is kind of a discard deck. You get what I mean? Like a full-on discard deck, because you realize like you don't actually want to discard that many things. Ooh, so this makes Khonshu very interesting because if he goes right, like, okay, sure, we've got a billion power. If he goes mid, that's fine. We'll contest the Iron Man with a 12 power Iron Man, right? We'll go toe-to-toe. And then, you know, left, I want to get some power down because we're a deck that plays all threes, basically. Oh, God. Is this Tribunal, though? Oh, my God, dude. Okay, so we'll go Gambit. Actually, we'll go Blade Gambit. Blade hits the Proxima, which goes mid. Gambit hits whatever. And then I guess we Surfer and we try to hit either Onslaught or Iron Man with this Gambit. We have priority, so it's a 2 out of 3, man. It's actually really good odds. I'm gonna be a little bit crushed. Is Surfer really worth it? It's worth 4 mid. It's worth 4 right. That's 8 total. Is like Swordmaster just better? Can't really get Brood value. I think this is fine. Oh, opponent retreated. They just didn't hit a Tribunal, I guess. Okay, I think we had a really good Gambit out here anyway. You know, 2 out of 3. Either of these targets is probably enough to win this game, right? Okay, Blade into Gambit's not it right now. I mean, Gambit's a pretty cool card to pull back off Khonshu, to be honest, but that late in the game, his targets usually kind of suck. No good hits here right now. Do we just maybe tempo this for a 2-5 then? You can kind of hide away bad discard cards right now, like hide a Gambit in here sort of thing, you know. Wait till later. Ooh. This currently hits a lot of bad stuff. Yeah, let's just tuck the Gambit away for now. This is kind of funny how we're... Oh, dude, everybody is playing Magic today. It's crazy. Did somebody put out like a Magic Khonshu list? I have seen like so many Magics already, man. Moon Knight has a 50-50 to hit Proxima right now. So if we play the Absorbing Man, I guess we can kind of Moon Knight next turn to hit Proxima. Force it right, which is pretty good. Blade might also be a reasonable target at that stage too if you draw like Iron Man or Khonshu, or frankly even Brood, like, or Surfer. Honestly, only Sif would probably not be a good card for the Blade to hit. Pretty much everything else has outs. Oh, Khonshu certainly has outs. Yeah, nice. So you go Blade, Khonshu. Oh, Moon Knight might hit Khonshu too instead of Proxima now, which I guess is still pretty okay. We're not mad about that actually if it does. It still allows us to get to Sanctorum usually, because it's a 7-turn game. We know we can play a card here and then Khonshu to finish and push that power right. Currently that power is nothing though. Actually, I need to hit like an Iron Man or a Brood or something. Currently don't have. Oh my god, bro! I got a bonus Khonshu roll off the Silver Samurai. That's crazy. So he's already maxed out. Now we definitely want Moon Knight hitting Proxima. Kind of a midnight deck. Moon Knight, Midnight. Khonshu is clearly got some Moony stuff going on. What did I discard from the opponent there? Mr. Sinister, which was a big consideration for me in this deck. So Swordmaster, bro, wait, bro, if you discard Khonshu too many times, he goes away. I never thought about this. Of course, his text no longer says return him to hand. That's dirty. In these mirror matches, you especially have to be careful about that. Oh my god, dude. That's so dirty, dude. So we're only gonna get one. Actually, we're gonna get no Gambits because Ghost Rider whiffs here. Dude, that is so dirty. Bro. So they're winning right for sure, but I think they're just not winning mid. There's just no numbers here, right? There's no numbers left. Bro, I never even thought about it. Of course, it's obvious in hindsight now. You hope that you don't have that problem, but since we missed Proxima, they totally cooked us, man. We're obviously winning, so it's all good. Sadly, the Surfer didn't really do much. Was I actually better off with the, no, it was like Brood, I think was the other choice, right? I don't think Brood did it. Yeah, opponent just ended up a little too focused, right? I like the White Tiger, by the way. I was really considering White Tiger a lot. I'm nervous about the Magic choices, though, dude. I don't know. I tend to think Magic is mostly for combos. I mean, this is kind of a combo, but not really. I think you can get it done in 6. That is the dream trio right there, dude. Dream trio. This is not a dream, though. How in the heck do we play around Mindscape? Maybe we just hope the opponent also has the Khonshu, right? It's that simple. They also have Khonshu, but they don't because they're running stupid Sam out their Khonshu deck. Yeah, they're doing like a zoo deck. I mean, maybe the goal then is just to like empty the hand, right? Like screw Khonshu or whatever, just empty the hand. Actually, yeah, this is guaranteed to hit Proxima right now, which is pretty cool. Shame we didn't get a Titan instead of a Utopia. I mean, they're both good, I guess, but you know, I don't want to give them a big buffed Khonshu. It's not necessarily likely that they would have a way to activate it unless I play Moon Knight or something, but you know, it's this is just 4 power, which is fine. Play this Gambit. I'm probably buffing their Khonshu, man. That's the thing, is like I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Even if it's just, you know, a 6/8, it's still a 6/8, you know, it's something. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe they just give me a big guy and we're fine. Oh, Luke Cage mid's really good, dude. Now I want to Gambit that Luke Cage. Very, very unlikely to be done, but not impossible. Oh my god, dude. Like, do I just give him a 612, dude? Like, that's so, like, dude, this game would be insane if it wasn't for Mindscape, by the way. Look at how insane this game would be without Mindscape right now, dude. It would be the craziest game. I would have, like, the perfect curve. And instead, we're gonna get wrecked by Mindscape, man. I'm so annoyed, dude. Hopefully they turn it off somehow. I don't know. Just turn it off for me, bro. They're not going to, because they know I've got a big 6-drop, I'm sure. I need to hit, like, Captain America or, I don't know, Luke Cage maybe, but I don't even think that's going to matter. Oh, armor. That just cut us in half on Gambit. They're not going to have a Spectrum, I guess, but is it going to matter? Because Spectrum's not going to be big enough for me to win. They can just play 12 left, I guess. They can move the shield, too, so they can play 12 right as well. They did not turn off Mindscape, obviously. Can we hit Luke? Luke and Cap are both pretty good mid. Okay, Cap instead. He's big. Now they can play the 12 mid. Probably win mid, right? Ronin? Ronin's not big enough. Their hand is tiny. Oh, man. No, we lose. They just always play the guy, right? And they just win. They always play the guy and don't have to do anything. Yep. Dude, this would have been the coolest, sickest game if only it wasn't for Mindscape, dude. Like literally everything went perfectly. We could even have, you know, pseudo-targeted the Iron Man. I guess not really, but Iron Man was good anywhere at 12. Like, he would have held anywhere. So, as you can see, the numbers just weren't there. We also know they didn't have at least a Spectrum in hand. They might have drawn one. All right, you guys saw it here first. Black Vortex into Khonshu. It's happening. It's totally happening. I can sense it. I can feel it. Okay, Gambit just got a lot worse, huh? Brood's honestly a pretty good target here. Just, you know, still fill it out, but get to your check on your 6. Gambit, boy, Gambit is pretty cool 50-50 right now. Sif is solid into a Khonshu line, but not really that interesting otherwise. Do you take this 50-50, man? Oh my god, dude. Yeah, let's just see. Let's also just see what Vortex turns into. Gambit's a fine target. We don't know if we're gonna Brood or not. Oh, it's not a 50-50, they have priority. It's a 2 out of 3 now. Iron Man gone. Okay, sort of similar build to us, but running Morbius. I didn't think Morbius. Oh my god, dude. 1 out of 3 secured. Iron Man though kind of holds that down by itself, dude. Can I win with just like? I don't see how to win because I can't even really win Throne Room right now. It's really doubling down though. I mean, like, Khonshu technically wins Throne Room right now. It's like you could go for, like, you know, Swordmaster, hope it hits the Iron Man, pull the Iron Man back, but there's just too many ifs about that. I mean, I love that they're committing here. Oh, okay, Silver Surfer's a little better for us than I really wish that had been a Moon Knight that hit a Khonshu though. That would have been the dream, I guess. I mean, there's just no world where Khonshu holds down right here. It's just 0 worlds. I don't believe it at all. Like, I don't think there's any chance because that's where the opponent's playing big stuff. Oh my god, hold up. Maybe there's a chance. Take it all back. Don't scorn right. Don't scorn right. Don't hit MODOK. Okay, good. Can I hold it? Like, actually, Surfer gonna win this for me, isn't it, dude? Surfer actually wins right for me. Oh my god, dude. Don't hit right. That hit Morbius, or was that just Morbius going off? Oh my god, dude, we held. Oh my god, dude. This Surfer, we got played. We would have tied. I guess we actually would have won a tiebreaker the way this rolled with the Scorns. I feel like the Draculas are misplaced in some of these lists. Like, you got, you know, like the Khonshu package. I don't know if it wants Dracula in it necessarily. Nobody knows. I'm just speculating, and we'll see data, right? Okay, man. Oh my god, nice, dude. Sokovia's a brother. Let's go. Thank you, Sokovia. Absolute bro. Oh. Also helping the opponent. Sad days. Okay, Ghost Rider's insane though. Ghost Rider, Iron Man here's perfect. Although there is a part of me that's like, man, is Brood just better? I don't know. I can't decide. Like, they're both so good. Like, this is 36 power. This is 24 power, but of course can scale on board. So you just need effectively another 6 power in that spot to make it better. So it just depends a little bit, but certainly not unhappy with our hand. Did I not fist bump the opponent? Sorry if I didn't fist bump you. Sometimes I forget for sure. We can get to that with Khonshu. Let's just stack up a spot so we can force Khonshu mid or whatever. This is a good Iron Man hit. Swordmaster actually hits Brood if we want to just take a 50-50 on it. Like, I actually really don't mind. It's one of those where like they're both so good, like it doesn't really matter to me, and maybe that just plays the Swordmaster out for free that way. Like you don't want to lose 6 power, so I think that's okay. We also said, like we said, we like filling spots. I mean, we could just go ahead and play the Brood to literally already fill this spot and go for it that way a little bit, but let's just see what we draw. Number 1, that can change things, particularly with extra energy here. Gambit instead. Gambit's also kind of a cool Khonshu hit. I would say a bit worse, maybe. I don't know if I really trust the Broods here, man, because we're not going to have Surfer necessarily. I think we got to do this and hope to hit the Brood here. Leave the Gambit maybe for a better... yeah, Gambit on 6 is just so unlikely to be good, man. There's like usually too many cards, you know. 5 already here. Sif is actually a pretty great hit. We can play Khonshu next turn, but I want to play Khonshu right with a card filling left for sure. So I need to wait till 6 still for the Khonshu, we think. Hopefully the opponent doesn't discard my Khonshu with like a Moon Knight, because it'll go away. It'll be gone. Absolutely something you have to manage in mirror matches, I think. Oh, Moon Knight. Slave's okay. APOC in their deck. Okay, it's a more traditional discard. I don't know what the right path is going to be for this card, by the way, guys. Like, there's no telling. I really have no idea. Do we maybe just go like... Oh, we definitely just do this. Well, that's such overkill mid though, right? Like that's... Maybe it's actually this and just Khonshu left, right? Yeah, I think that's better because Khonshu left is still pretty big. That gives you a Gambit or Iron Man because like maybe Brood just holds Altar of Death anyway. Like you don't really care. Yeah, I think that's better. I actually literally just didn't even think about Brood just literally winning Altar of Death on its own and then using your Khonshu to win the other spots, you know? This feels better to me for sure. And the Super Flow really helped the energy foil on this too. So now you really want Khonshu to go, of course, right, yes. Because left is like a little exposed against Dracula, you know? And left does have a big lead though, so I wonder if you ever just do Khonshu right and hope it doesn't go mid, hope it goes left. Oh, Gambit actually is gonna push power mid here. Would really overkill mid, man. Is 12... Like 12 is the number you're gonna get here anyway, but of course if it's Iron Man, you get like a billion. Also, pretty great Gambit for the record. 3 targets, all pretty solid. I think Dracula's the #1 hit, but I guess this is fine. I'm just really worried about wasting too much power left. If I hit MODOK and do this, Proxima does go here, which is still 9, which is pretty good, but it doesn't beat like a ripped Khonshu. It's really hard to say because I want this card to go left. If it goes mid, we're super sad. I don't think it's worth it here, of course. That doesn't really make sense to me, but this does force the Proxima mid though, man. I guess we're gonna do this to force Proxima right and hope maybe we snipe the MODOK. I don't know. This is really tough. Don't go mid. No, dude, no. Hit Dracula. Hit Dracula. Okay, maybe this holds. Just go mid. Go mid. Nice. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Not what we planned, but it works. Dude, these gores are so big. I didn't think there was space for gore in here because I wanted Sif to work, you know, but man, they get so big. It's crazy. Dracula hit an Iron Man. I don't know if you can have Dracula and Iron Man in your deck together. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Brood Absorbing Man is a play. Like, it's like classically one of the strongest plays in Marvel Snap over the last 2 years. Like, it's been out of vogue for a while, I guess. We don't see much Surfer these days, but don't sleep on the classic Brood Absorbing Man lines, dude. That has been strong stuff. Very, very strong lineage. If we got a Khonshu, would we pivot at all to Lady Sif Absorbing Man? I don't know. We don't have Surfer yet, so it would be tempting. Ooh, okay, never mind. Sif is out. No longer the plan. It is now a Brood plan again. Yeah, Morbius is hard to beat, but we also don't really want to play wide into Sewer System. Do you go Absorbing Man mid? You get a free card from Grand Central. Probably not an issue for us realistically. Really need to hit Surfer here to feel good about these plays though, right? It's not that much power just yet. Silver Samurai hitting Blade. Okay, so at least something for our Khonshu. Iron Man for them. Sure, that got Icebox. They're pretty pumped. That's a good Icebox target. I guess it could have screwed them up a little bit, though, maybe. So we can actually discard Iron Man and something gets pulled for free here. Like, do you really want to discard Iron Man? Because playing Iron Man mid's kind of just cool. Like, does this just hold if you draw Surfer? Next turn would be like Swordmaster Surfer. Also a world where Sif actually pulls out Proxima, but I don't know if that's any good. Khonshu is pretty bad at this stage. I'm not really excited about Khonshu at all. We're really looking for Surfer hits. I think although losing the free power here, technically like up to 5 free power, it does have downsides and risks. Khonshu for 8. And Blade hitting Khonshu to 12. Dang, dude. That's a good guy. That's a big, strong boy. Khonshu's gone! He's deleted! And so is Ghost Rider! Oh, that Corvus Glaive, dude. We've seen that burn people a lot today, haven't we? Oh, bro, this Moon Knight actually has a decent chance of summoning Proxima. 5 into 7. Proxima would go right. It's only a 50-50 though. Oh no, it's 1 of 3. Sif is also 4 power. I mean, I don't know, dude. It's worth a shot, maybe. Like in some worlds, you know, just taking the guaranteed Ghost Rider power is a little better, but we're not that good, so I kind of like the Proxima here. Oh my god, no, we're fine, dude. Just playing hard, playing gore. Doesn't even matter. We just hold left. Very nice. Unless we hit a Proxima for them, I guess. That would be a disaster, wouldn't it? Hand empty for them. Okay. Yeah, dude, cool. I don't know, man. My experience is, of course, incredibly limited. Super small sample size. Anytime you're playing as one person, but I have to say, the more like all-in discard packages have been whiffing a little bit sometimes on the Khonshu stuff. I don't know. Like, I don't know if we're just getting lucky. Khonshu and Sif. Sif absorbing Khonshu is actually a nutty hit. Yeah, we just need... Oh, as long as we don't draw Iron Man... Well, I mean, even if we do draw Iron Man, I guess it's still kind of fine. Like, we'll still be getting an Iron Man, which is nice. Blade, no good right now. Blade's got to chill. Not sure how I feel about the Blade in this deck still, to be honest. Like, it's nice to have some curve fill. Like, you know, a 3 and a 2 on 5, a 3 and a 1 on 4 can both be, like, good little curve fill cards. So, don't draw Iron Man. Nice. Don't really want that getting destroyed. Do we need Nor Dimension? I feel like it might mess me up somehow. I don't know how. Does it have hand size problems or anything? I don't know. It might be free. Currently no hand size problems, so it might be like this, dude. It's like we don't want to destroy the Wolverine. We do want to destroy the Iron Patriot, so we're like torn, you know. It's this tough debate. So Jin into Absorbing Man looks good. We might even be able to go for a this always hold up, that's a Jin now. Hold up, wrong order. Might be able to go for a single turn hit on the Khonshu since he's cheaper. Like, you know, if you top deck like Blade or whatever. This doesn't really matter on Hollow, right? Surely we win this, don't we? We're at 9. What could they have? Oh, yeah, that doesn't. Just lose a red card here, basically. Oh no, they don't. It's silenced. Oh no, Absorbing Man. No, I lied. They did. There's a beautiful play, dude. I don't even think they were expecting that. Probably just a beautiful play. Absolute legendary plays. That gets rid of Blade or currently actually Swordmaster. Just thinking like I isolate down to a Khonshu here, right? Like if this hits Proxima always, this hits Khonshu always, right? This hits Swordmaster, this hits Proxima, this hits Khonshu. Proxima goes mid, and then you play Khonshu mid, I think, right? Like this is actually kind of an insane hand. It's doing stupid Airsham stuff like always. Now, unfortunately, no, we don't have the best target. It's just Swordmaster, but it's a 12 power Swordmaster. Like that's pretty good. Like in the scheme of things, you know. Not bad. Got rid of a Mr. Negative for them, of course. So I mean, it's always Khonshu here, then it's just like Khonshu left, probably, right? And you just try to win. Maybe it's Khonshu mid. just to guarantee this flip, I suppose. You're kind of sad if you lose left, I guess. Oh, I forgot Ghost Rider's going like giga negative power, but that's, yeah, it's the only way to get the Khonshu isolated, right? If I'm the opponent here, I just play big mid and hope that it holds, though, right? That's the thing, is like, would I rather try to win left? 7 energy for them. I just don't know what they're gonna do. Yeah, I don't know if we have a lot of, it doesn't really matter too much. Dude, the Khonshu just always forces retreats, dude. People are already scared of him. You just get people to retreat like crazy. All right, pretty interesting start here. Ghost Rider, anything good? No, not quite yet. Ghost Rider definitely not the target just yet. You know, it's not that crazy in this deck for Ghost Rider to discard Khonshu if you look. Like, you know, well, I guess we'd have to, no, it is actually kind of crazy. You'd have to draw a pretty crazy perfect sequence. You'd have to like Sif and Proxima, and Sif would still be a 50-50, wouldn't it? No, I don't think that's true. Yeah, let's just, you want to play Ghost Rider here because you want Moon Knight to hit Khonshu. I guess you're okay with this. It's only a 2-power Ghost Rider though. It's kind of tough. This Ghost Rider, if you don't have the Brood Surfer or Iron Man, does feel pretty stuck sometimes. I don't know. Let's greet it a little bit. Opponent has Gore. Again, I talked about, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but Gore, it was debating Gore because it's like, well, it makes your Khonshu discards less reliable, but it's a great Ghost Rider target. So it's like, we're relying on Brood and Surfer as the backups basically, and trusting that that's worth it. Who knows if that's right or true. Okay, that's a better actual target there. Surfer we can live with, I think, and we'll just go Ghost Rider Blade. That gets Khonshu to 12. Surfer admittedly doesn't have a lot of bodies right now, but that's okay. All we got. We'd like to see maybe a Proxima, although no, Proxima's now risky 50-50 because you don't want that Khonshu getting discarded again. Swordmaster's kind of safe. Can only put good cards in the pool, probably. Shang-Chi, dude. Nice. Yeah, I don't think you take the 50-50, right? I think you just play this. I think that's fine. It's weird that we only have one card getting buffed by Surfer right now. It's not that great. Sif hits their Khonshu. He's at 8. I mean, if this is a Khonshu battle, their Gore is definitely going to outpace. No! Wait, is theirs is going to 12 though? No, dude, my Khonshu's gone, dude. No, we lose. No, this never holds, right? No, it never holds. Oh, it can't even, it has to have a discard. No, it never holds. We're just so good. If Gore goes right, do we ever win? No. They got Silver Samurai back. It's only 8. We win! We win! We win! the Moon Knight screwed me, but it also screwed them. The Gore was gonna be too big. The Silver Samurai is not too big. Oh my god, dude.